Hello guys, so following the absolute smash hit success of my first robotics project, I have went ahead and bought materials for my second one. I don't really have a knife with me. They did this giant box for this little dude. This is I think this might be the battery. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys what I'm making yet. I am making an autonomous obstacle detection robot. Yes, this is the battery. Two lithium-ion batteries. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! These are the battery holders. They only came in bulk. You are the chosen one. Also within this package is, drumroll, ow, this. I'm assuming this is a sensor. Yes. Wow, all my guesses have been spot on. This is I already forgot what this was called. This is essentially a distance sensor. It senses the distance, and that's how it's gonna detect the obstacle. And then it came with some cute jumper wires, and also came with an extra one. And it comes with these mounts. Very cool. It comes with the mounts. So, and then it comes with screws. Yeah, there's screws and nuts here. Nuts. Warning: please avoid incorrect wiring. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Oh, look at this. They said thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day. Best wishes. Oh, that's cute. That's real cute. Alright, the motor driver. This is essentially what converts the battery power into like the proper amount of voltage for the 4 motors. And last but not least, as you guys know, I am a college student, so instead of the regular 4-wheel drive I'm supposed to do, I low-key just like cheaped out and went with a 3-wheel drive. I don't know how much of an effect this will have on me later on because the code, like all the code libraries are all like 4-wheel drive, so we'll see how we can adapt to a 3-wheel drive. I saved like $6 or $7 on this. Ooh, look at that. The wheels, the battery pack, which I'm not even going to use, and then 2 motors. It literally comes with 2 motors and 1 small wheel in the front. That's I'm on a 2-wheel drive, bro. And then of course the chassis, which is a lot simpler than a 4-wheel drive chassis. The 4-wheel drive has like an extra like back thingamajiggies, and it's like double layered low key. Look at that. So I guess the first step is to build the car. Alright, so if you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing It's Your Lucky Day shirt because I do need a bit of luck to be able to do this. This seems a bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie, compared to my last project. Alright. Is there a upside down or a right side up? Yo, there's low-key a lot of parts for this. Oh wait, I think there's instructions here. Oh, we've been saved. Yes. Alright. First step, whoops. The good thing about this set is that it actually comes with a DC power switch, which is actually it's pretty satisfying. Alright guys, don't mind my thigh. I just want you guys to get a closer view. So let's go ahead and pop this one here. Oh my gosh, dude, these instructions are freaking sorry as freak. Like, this doesn't even go anywhere. Like, hold on, like, look at these instructions. This one is going into nowhere. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pop it in all the way. I'm just gonna assume symmetry. Like, they're telling me to put it here. There's no hole here. Like, it's supposed to go on, like, the outside of it. But, like, there's no way to attach it. So I'm just gonna leave it hanging, I guess. Man, these instructions are so bad. I'm assuming there's no upside down. Oh, it doesn't really say. It doesn't really say. I'm just gonna put these little bronze tabs like facing the wheels. I'm assuming that's where the wire is gonna go. I'm just gonna guess. At this point I don't even know. What the like I'm trying to. Yo, can something go right for me, please? Okay, it's not fitting. Maybe it's on the other side, right? Got it. Okay. I guess you kind of just have to force it in. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, okay. Calm, real calm. Attention. The copper sheet of the leading wire of the motor should face inside the same side as the encoder. Well, that's obviously. How is this attached? Are you guys going to tell me how to? Okay. Fix the motor to the chassis, then insert and tighten the screws. Sure. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. Everything's falling apart. Got the nut. Okay. Why am I sweating? Like, why am I sweating from this? Yo, these screws make no sense, bro. There's no holes here. Am I tweaking? I'm just gonna read the instructions by what it says. I'm done looking at the pictures. The pictures are the worst reference points ever. Okay. So let's put this side on here, and then let's just insert it. I don't care. Whatever. Okay, this is supposed this. Oh God, like this is supposed to be inside this little slot here, Gosh, this is the worst camera angle ever. At this point, I've given up. Maybe I don't press it in all the way. Right, give it some room. Okay. Okay, the key's not to force it, you know? You gotta be a little delicate with it. You gotta be a little delicate with it. Okay, cool. I understand it now. I understand it now. The screw's going from the outside. Here, through, here. Right? Let's exit out the other side. Got it. Look at that. Wow. This is the smallest nut. Pause. Got it. Oh, okay. Let's get this nut in. How am I supposed to screw this nut in? Legit. Where did it go? It's magnetic. Of course, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. The nut is stuck. Like, I legit do not... Oh my gosh, the whole tripod's falling. Yep, I hit my fan. Everything's falling over. I need to get this nut onto this screw somehow, some way. I need some kind of like... Okay, I have this nail clipper here. This could prove to be useful. No, it's not enough clearance at all. Okay, I'm about to screw it from the outside then. Okay, so now that it's on this side, it is going to be a lot easier to screw it on. Okay, cool. First motor secured to the chassis. In. Okay. Oh, my boys are secure. Okay. Bro, I'm legit sweating. It shows here in the picture they installed the DC power switch like somewhere in the middle here. Kind of just like that. I just kind of just popped it in. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we're not going to be using the default battery container. We're going to be using the lithium ion battery container. Okay, so I think I'm going to line up this hole with this hole. Like, I'm just going to put in one singular screw, so it's going to be attached like this. This is so DIY. Okay, these 4 screws are occupied by the wheel, and so the battery pack has to be unobstructed from that. This battery pack is kind of fat. It's a lot taller than this one. That's an issue, because in the original build, it's supposed to be sitting right here. Okay. Oh, wait. I could rotate it like this. Oh, this is so chopped, bro. Okay, got the nut here. Got it. Okay. Okay. Kind of rotatey, but you know what? Stability is not very important inside this project. We got this thing. Pretty cool. 360 range of motion. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. You see, that's why it's called a spacer, aka standoff, because now it creates space like this. Because obviously the diameter of this wheel is bigger than this, so this space allows like all 3 points of contact on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Oh my! 3. I can literally feel a sweat drop like floating down my chest right now. Maybe because it is hot shirt I bought. If I drop one more little screw, I'm actually... And then there's 4. Secured. Let's insert the big boy wheels in. Can I just have one thing going easily for the love of everything that I know? How tight is this supposed to be? I mean, this... I just want one singular thing to be easy today. Any step of the process at all, I want it to be easy. So far, I've had nothing. Maybe this part of the instructions that I just am missing, you know. I'm assuming there's force involved in this. Yo, I'm legit bending this. I'm literally bending the motor off of the chassis. Is it in yet? Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. Oh, this boy in. Oh. Oh, that was a pop. And if you can really see it, the nut is like just outside of the traction of the rubber wheel. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, 900,000, 67,000. Press. Got it. Let's go. All right. Looks like we have. What is this? Oh, no, 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 no. I installed the wheel in the wrong way. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Bro, like, am I good, bro? Am I good, bro? Everything is properly screwed in. My boy. It's pretty stable actually, yeah. We can officially throw away these trash instructions. Now that that is done and out of the way, the next step is to install the sensor and like wire everything onto the breadboard. And just in case you guys didn't know, I am a mechanical engineering major, so wiring and coding is not my like forte literally at all, bro. Yo, what was that? Is he soldering? No, like I know how to solder, but I don't have no soldering iron at home, bro. What is this? This is a lot harder than I thought, bro. Okay, so we need some males. These are the separate sets of wires for each wheel here, like positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Realistically, I only have 2 motors. Like, I shouldn't be overcomplicating it by connecting here and connecting there. He's literally just connecting them individually like this. I think I'm gonna do it his way. Yeah, the wires are supposed to go into these little copper thingamajiggies, but I don't know what's positive, what's negative. For standard brush DC motors, there's no fixed positive or negative terminal. I'm tired of trying to figure junk out. You know what? Are these like jumper wires even bendable? Let's try to bend it. God, these are hard. A good thing I have my nail clipper here. They're bendable. See, I basically just hooked it. I'm about to drop this whole thing. You can't even see it. The copper thing's right here. I'm about to hook it and I'm gonna close this loop. Okay, let's bend it. Let's close it. Oh, god dang! Oh, jeez. Got it. See? Yeah, look. It's not focused, but I managed to close the loop around the brass ring. Now it's not going nowhere. Let's just bend it again. And copper up here, right? I got it to hook on. There's a copper down here. How am I supposed to get that to hook on? One step at a time. You know what? This is fine. It's a learning experience. Okay, it's low-key not coming out. Are you guys having fun? I'm having a great time. Who else is having a blast? Drop a like in the comments. I got it. Look how I bent it. Perfect. Now I just hook it around a little. It hooked. Got it. Okay. Why did I ever decide to do this? I could have chosen a much easier project. I could have chosen to buy the 4-wheel chassis. I could have chosen to buy motor drivers that all come pre-wired. But no. I decided to save as much money as possible because I'm broke as a joke. And now here I am paying the consequences. I give up. I'm just going to hook it and just hope for the best. I don't care anymore, bro. Like, I hooked it. I just hit myself in the face. Okay, here we go. Yep, there goes my wire. Okay, these 2 wires on this one are secured. No joke. Beautiful. Let's go. That wire's closed. Yes, that is closed. Yeah, that's not going nowhere. Beautiful. 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 Okay, I got it. 2 wires to each motor. Now I need to wire this into the breadboard along with the motor driver. I am literally such an idiot. I need the servo, but I glued it behind so many things for my other one. Oh, that actually wasn't even that bad. This was protected by a layer of tape. Wow, that was so smart. Yo, I totally did that on purpose, bro. Yeah. Now I gotta take this breadboard out somehow. Okay, that's calm. Unplug the battery. Okay. Hey, we freed my boy. We literally need to remove everything from the last project here. So, wireless sensor. See ya. That means all your wires are gone. And I think I'm just going to keep everything within the servo still stayed in here. So that way it's powered and it's properly connected to the Arduino. Okay, so a quick little summary of what I have to actually wire here. The motors of the wheels, the motor driver, and then I have to figure out how to wire the servo. And then the battery pack. And the power switch. Even after all this wiring, I still have to code. He actually gave us a wiring diagram, which I'm actually going to attempt to use before actually trying to chat GPT anything. So this should work. Unscrew the gate here, insert the wire into the gate, close the gate, then bam. See, now these 2 wires are like inside of the motor driver. My videos are purely uneducational, bro. Okay, but basically there's gates here, right? Gate 1, gate 2. You have to unscrew the top here to lift the gate, essentially. Right, so green in here, close the gate. Purple into here. Okay, cool. So motor driver's properly, wired in. I don't know how this is gonna get power though. Okay, so brand new issue is that there's actually not enough space for my breadboard and my driver. So what this guy did was actually move the battery pack to the bottom. So I can just do that now because it's attached to literally nothing. There's like barely enough space for it on the bottom because of these wires over here. Bro, this is so chopped. I'm just gonna screw it in like this. I'm also just gonna secure the motor driver by just one singular screw. Like actually just screw it, bro. Like the driver's mad, like shaky and stuff, but at least it's not rolling around. I'm just deal with it. Digital pin 7654 is gonna be wired to the motor driver in 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy as pie, right? See, so this is where the female male wires that were ever so kindly provided to us by the motor driver company is gonna come into play, because as you can see here, the input for the driver is actually pins, right? And then the breadboard itself is sockets. So that's why we need male females to actually be able to connect the power from here to here. You understand? 3, 4. Yep. Oh, nice. See that? Now the 4 are properly attached on top of the pins of the motor driver. And then now this goes into the breadboard. Digital pins 4, 5, 6, 7. On the bottom here on the Arduino Nano is labeled D, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stuff like that. That's the digital pins. So I need to line up these 4 on the motor driver into the Arduino, and that's how it's gonna get proper power. Okay, there we go. All right, so now the motor driver is wired into the Arduino Nano on the breadboard. Okay, so I literally just taped this to the bottom of this, and I guess this is the arm is gonna move the sensor to look around, and motor driver's barely hanging on back here. Like now he's showing me how to wire the ultrasonic sensor. Why is this proving to be so difficult? Just hold it together and just insert. Bam, just like that. And it actually comes with this mount, which I'm assuming you put on like goggles like Wally here. So it's mounted, and now you gotta mount this onto the servo, see? And then now it just rotates like this, like eyes to look around. Another issue. There's not enough clearance. It won't be able to go into the arm, but this thing needs to be elevated. This stand needs to be higher. Oh my god, this stand sucks! Yeah, genius idea. Why don't I just tape this on top of my chapstick and then like tape the chapstick on top of the servo? Why don't we do that? So the bottom of the chapstick was having a seriously hard time sticking to this arm. So I actually dug around and found this arm. Much better surface area. Where's my sensor? Where's my sensor? Yo, am I tweaking? Hold on, do you guys see it anywhere? Me. Oh, bro. I need to lock in for real. That's about as stable as can be. Like, look at it. This thing can turn. Oh, no. You know what they say? If tape doesn't work, just use more tape. Hold on. No. You know what? And honestly, I think it's stable enough. Just wired the freaking sensor into the breadboard here. I literally just followed this dude's, like, diagram. I low-key made my own diagram off of his diagram. And that's how I wired it. I'm kind of losing hope that this thing will ever work. I'm not going to lie. I think I cheaped out too much. I don't know how this is going to work for real. Got it. Yes. Oh. This has to reach these holes right here. Okay. Shift these over. Oh, look at that. My Nano is on. That's what he said. Right, that means we have power. Good sign. See? I used to get excited over a little. Oh my gosh! That happened last time too. Okay, at least we know the servo has power. Right? That's low-key the wiring. This is a whole car, right? Sensor, wheels, motor driver, servo. Wait, that was low-key easy. Now, all we have to do is code, right? The easiest part. I just typed up a banger script on ChatGPT. Help me out here, please. I really need help, Mr. GPT, please. This code is really long. Like, how could I have ever done this myself? All right, let's see. I just straight plugged it in. Plugged in. Detected. The system cannot find the file specified. All right, I found a place for the car to sit. Now I just need to figure out how to get my board to be connected. I completely forgot how to do this. It's uploaded. Beforehand, I had the battery pack directly wired into the rails of the breadboard, but now I have it wired positive into one of the switch in the middle, and then the negative into the negative here, and then this negative into the negative. So now this is actually powered by the switch now. If I press it on, it turns on. Even though it's tweaking, it's on, right? So that's a step right off. Cool. There's a very slight buzz. You guys can't hear it, but when I go like this, the buzz stops. And now it's higher, now it's lower. So that means I know the servo, the sensor works, but the wiring of the motor driver is wrong because the wheels are literally not spinning at all. If I just figure out that kind of wiring, then I can completely transition my focus onto coding, and then that's it. This is the most like messiest robot ever. No, stop. Yo. You're gonna twist the wires out this thing, man, stop. First of all, the wheels aren't even spinning. Second of all, this thing is gonna spin and just rip all the wires out of the freaking breadboard, bro. It's just the motor driver. Like, I don't know why it's not working. Look at that. I have this plugged in. These are the 4 outs. I didn't even power it. How is it gonna work with no power, you idiot? These 3 hubs right here. This is the power and the ground and all that jazz, and I don't even have it plugged in. How am I supposed to expect it to work? What is wrong with me? Insert the wire. Right, close the gate. Positive goes over here. You guys can't really see what I'm doing. Boom. We have power. Let me plug my negative battery into the negative terminal. And now when I hit that on switch, this car should just be on the road. Let's go. You're not rolling, bro. It's because my wire came undone. Freaking dummy. Look at this. This is literally the wire for the freaking wheel. Huh? No wonder why this thing's not rolling. Why are you not? The motor driver light was on. It wasn't on before. But why aren't the wheels going? That's the new problem. Every time I solve a problem, a new one just has to arise. Okay, so according to ChatGPT, I should check if the motor itself is faulty or not by plugging it directly into the battery. Whoa! Nah, it's a problem with some kind of wiring. Okay, well, at least we know there's no problems with the driver itself and there's no problem with the motor itself. It's some kind of communication. It's a wiring issue, bro. According to ChatGPT, I plugged the 12 volt and the ground directly into the positive negative of the railing on the side here, which is where the battery is, right? But the 5 volts doesn't go anywhere because this guy, he has his 5 volts plugged into the VIN as well. Something like that. Because the 5 volts not connected to anything, it's not really communicating anywhere. That's literally just my guess. How are you supposed to do that? There's already something taking place of the VIN. He just straight up just squeezed it into the terminal that was already taken. I guess so, bro. Now for the moment of truth. It's just lies. I'm hurt. Matter of fact, like, I'm hurt. I actually thought I did something there for a second. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so according to ChatGPT, I actually did this wrong. Obviously, right? When I try to do something by myself, of course I'm wrong. So I'm actually supposed to plug 2 wires into the ground of the driver. One of them going into the battery, and the other one supposedly into the ground of the Arduino. All right, let's see. Moment of truth to see if ChatGPT is right. Of course not. Of course not. No. Hey guys, day 2 here. Not feeling as lucky, so I changed shirts. Plus, it is extremely hot inside my room right now. So, I haven't touched this in about 10 hours. So, let's just turn it on and maybe magically it just happens to work now. Surprise, surprise. I'm about to get mad, bro. I'm actually about to get mad, bro. My wheels are still not turning. Please, like, this is such, like, unnecessary issue. So I just asked it. So you're saying there should be 2 wires in the motor driver ground gate, one to the negative rail and one to the ground of the Nano, and then 1 wire in the 12 volt gate into the positive rail. Yes, exactly. So you're telling me I should have another wire inside this gate, which I already had, by the way. Bam, I already had this same setup before. That's an issue. Let's see if somehow this works this time, right? I legit do not know what the issue is, bro. Legit. I like there has to be something else I'm missing. Okay, so I followed the diagram exactly how the guy has it. 12 volts goes into the battery, one ground goes into the battery, the other ground goes into the nano ground, and then the 5 volts goes into the nano VIN. That is how it's supposed to go, apparently, according to this guy. Moment of truth. Okay, so I actually noticed there's another ground terminal in the nano on the other side. I just moved it over there. Maybe that'll make a difference. Yeah, I don't know why I expected that junk to work at all. Bro, I'm literally so stumped. Like, I'm beyond stumped. I'm the whole tree. No, matter of fact, I'm the whole forest at this point. Like, I don't know what's going on. If ChatGPT can't help me and the direct video source can't help me, is it me? Is it a me issue? Who cares about a switch? Genuinely, bro. Why did I do this to myself? This was completely voluntary, bro. Oh. Alright, so I went back to the old wiring with the switch. That took me quite the hassle, by the way. Okay, we're back. We're back to being switch powered, but the wheels still don't work. If it's not with the power, I'm assuming it's with these input things. So I'm just gonna flip it. Maybe this will do something. No, yeah, just no. Guess what? Whole time, I've been ignoring ChatGPT telling me to plug in these ENA and ENB jumper wires because I thought that there were these two little nubs here. Guess what? They're not. They're actually these two end things here, this blue wire and this green wire over here. These were supposed to be plugged into the 5-volt gate. Now, when I hit the on switch, everything should start going haywire. Moment of truth. No. No. That was it. No. Wow, the joys of life. Can you guys just go in? Now let's see if it works with the little flippy, you know what I'm saying, the little flip-flop. Of course. From the land down under, you know what I'm saying? Moment of truth. Oh my gosh. This gate literally has 3 wires in the yellow, blue, and green. That's 3 in one gate. Now let's see if it works. I'm done! I'm done! Hey guys, me again. This is what? Day 3? Team morale is pretty low. Basically, what I've just done here is I asked ChatGPT to give me a code to just test if the motor driver is properly communicating with the motors. Because at this point, I'm very convinced it's not a wiring issue. Maybe it's something with the code. Woo! Wait, what about the other guy? Oh, this wire came undone. Yo, wait, you forgot about your brother. Okay, now this one is spinning independently. So I didn't have my mic plugged in. I was too excited to get back to this. Yeah, no, I'm not, bro. Got it. Oh my jeez, dude. Oh my, it just exploded. Matter of fact, let's just spin it without the tire at all. Because we can just spin the motors. You don't need the... Okay. Let's plug the... Oh, them boys healthy! Them boys healthy! I have identified the issue. It was because these tires are getting caught on these bolts right here. Because I screwed them on from the outside. It's supposed to be screwed in from the inside, but there's actually not enough clearance on the inside to screw in the nut. Do you know what I'm saying? So now I gotta figure out a way to secure this support, and we are moving forward big time. Come on. Okay, so I didn't really change anything. I just popped one of the wheels back in. I just hope that it just works for some reason. You know, like kind of like turning off the computer, turning it back on type stuff. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I'm outside inside my living room. There's no control over the front wheel at all. Let's just let it loose. No, 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 shoot. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, it kind of goes straight. Okay, so yeah, the negative wire came undone from the breadboard. So that was the issue. That one always comes undone. All right, I want like a nice. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't believe it. This thing is really going. Oh, chill out with the laundry basket. Are you gonna fold my clothes? Ooh. So ground testing was 100% a success. Now we just have to ensure just proper communication between the sensor and the motors, because now we know that the motor driver and the motors have proper communication. So yes, it has been about 2 months since I've last touched this project. That's how bad it's been in terms of difficulty with this thing. I cut my hair short like a month ago. I got a wife, 2 kids, a mortgage. So, I got a lot of things in my mind. But I said, forget them kids, man. I gotta finish this robot. Here's the thing that I think I'm gonna do to really try to get this finished, like ASAP. I think I'm just gonna remove the servo from this project. And whenever it takes an obstacle, it just stops. The whole robot just turns left. If it's good, go. If not, turn left again. That's it. That's the whole code. It's just gonna keep going left. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of this project. I need to get this done. Servo, get out of my face. Where are your wires at? You, go. This one, go. This one, go. Get out of my face now. I'm done with you, bro. Okay, servo, just get out of my face. Just get on the floor. I'm done. Get it out of my face. Chapstick, get out of my face. I'm looking at my knees, so hold on. That's it. Free my chapstick. Tape, get out of my face. It's off. It should be off. Ah! Everything is so freaking tight. Okay, so yeah, according to this pin out, the ground is this middle one right here. Okay, cool. Brand new wiring setup. Who dis? And we have return of the box. Those who know about the box from the last project. And secured. Look at that. Please upload. Please. I can't afford any programmers not responding. Guys. We should be going smooth. Please, no reds. No reds. Please, no reds. Do you guys hear that? Wait, can you guys hear that? It's literally just like that. It literally sounds like that. ChatGPT, please help me. The negative battery wasn't in, but so what? That doesn't matter, bro. Whoa! Okay, everything is plugged in. Let's turn it on. Oh wait. Now this is on. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, I just checked and the positive wire came undone from the switch. Here we go. What are we doing? Look what I just saw, huh? A little wire wasn't in all the way for this. It just broke. It just broke. Okay, let's go ahead and replace this jumper wire real quick then. Every problem, just there. Happy? I broke another one. You know what? That's fine. Nah. All y'all can break. I'll break this whole box. Next. Let's see you be a smart guy. Huh? Orange? Oh, you want to be a good guy. All right. That's what I like to hear. Let's just have an air test. Both wheels are spinning now. Good. Sensor! Sensor! Hey! Sensor! Hey! Hey! Distance 0! Distance is 0! Closer. 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 Oh, hey! I didn't see you guys there. I was having fun with the working ultrasonic sensor here. So I guess the last and final problem is the communication between the sensor and the motors, which ChatGPT will figure out, because we figured out all the hardware individually works, but now we need it to work as a cohesive unit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So now the new code is uploaded. Okay, I just plugged everything in, made sure everything is wired, so it's no wiring, little dumb wiring issues. Here we go. Oh! Okay, hold on. The sensor's in the front. No, guys, no, stop. Okay, stop. You need to stop. So they're trying to tell me this is not really working because I should be plugging the battery power directly into the motor driver, which I think it's sus. But you know what? The GPT always ends up to being right. I don't know how this is gonna work, to be honest with you. Let's see if this works somehow. It's powered. It's on. Wait! Okay, we're outside. Wait. Wait, no, you don't. Forward is the other way, dummy! Ow! Ow! Wait! Stop! Ow! Ow! Stop! Ow! Yo! Wait! Stop! Ow! Ow! Oh my god! All I literally need to do is just flip the forward and backwards! That's it. There's only 4. Oh shoot, I don't know which one I just changed. So I need to flip these. Okay, here we go. It should go this way. What the? Yo. What? No! Do not tell me the battery died. No. Right here. This one always comes undone. Now for real. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Wait, stop, chill. Yo, no, the driver fell off. Okay, hold on. What's the distance on this? I need to change the distance. Okay, so I just uploaded a new code with the flipped forward and backwards, and then I also reduced the sensor threshold as well. So let's take this back outside. And look at that. The negative wire trying to run away again. Here we go. On. No. Okay, hold on. Wait. You know what I just thought of? Because everything was working perfectly last time, but it was going backwards. Why don't I just move this sensor to the other side? Why do we need to flip the code when we could just flip the car? Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought. Okay, we're definitely on. Okay, so now I need to get the old code back into here. Serial monitor still reading good numbers. Let's take this back outside. So after checking that all the wires are properly plugged in, here we go. On. No. What happened to you? What happened to you? No. How can I? No. How? No. Wait, what? I picked it. Wait, no. Come here. I picked you up. Look, wait. Wait. I think the calibration is wrong for this thing. Is it detecting the box? I just tightened up some wires, and it seems to have all of a sudden locked in. All of a sudden. Stop. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hey, you see something, right? You good. Hey, back up. Turn left. Hey, you good. Keep going. You straight. It's stuck. Keep going. No. You're doing. Come to Papa. No. Stop. Hey, recalibrate. You good, my butt? No. You were doing so good. What happened to you? So here's the issue that I found. When you first start the code, right? It runs like a... Never mind. I'm gonna run the serial monitor test again. Now it's running smooth. Stop, reverse, and go. It works! What's up with you, man? I took a little lunch break, or dinner break, I should say. It is like 12 in the morning. I just asked ChatGPT to fix it up. I don't really know what it did. Some kind of delay or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope for the best. It was just working. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hey, stop, buddy. Reverse, turn, straight. You good. Keep going. Hey, why are you stopping, man? No, I thought you had it, man. I thought you had it, bro. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. What are you? All right, so it is the next day, but I went all the way back into my history with ChatGPT and I pulled back the very first code that I had because that was the best one. So I just re-uploaded it back into here and hopefully the wiring didn't change anything, but let's take this outside and I'll have a first look at it. All right, we are officially plugged in. Come on, give me something here. Power. No. See, it's just operating the obstacle detection. What happened to you? What happened to you, man? For real, what happened to you? Okay, so I kind of just rewired how it was originally by plugging it like into the side rails rather than directly into the driver. Let's see if it's a wiring thing, because the code is exactly how I had it. Oh my god! Stop! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Obstacle! Turn around! Oh my gosh! Obstacle! Oh my god, stop! Oh! Wow! Oh my god! Oh, my freaking left wheel is stuck. Okay, so as you can see here, I did some rewiring. None of the wires are now like below the wheel. I kind of just taped it all to the chassis. And as you can see here, I created like this little arena for it using my Harry Potter books. Just stay in, that's all I need you to do. Start this way, go. No. Okay, it sees a wall. Reverse, turn, couch, stop, turn. Shoot. Okay, yes! Okay, couch. Yup, this one, come here. Okay, it's kind of freaking stuck. Okay. Go. It has a slight drift. Chair. Stop. Reverse, this way. Yup. Obstacle. Okay, let's go. Yup. Book. Okay, it has a slight drift. Book! This book! Shoot. Out of bounds. Turn. Speaker. Ah! Go. It has a crazy left drift. Okay, stool. Stop. Yes! Oh my gosh, shirt. Yeah! Hey, this one. Oh my gosh. Book. Yeah! Yes! Oh shoot. Oh my god. Well, thank you guys so much for watching me and Waldy's journey throughout this. He has completely died on me right now. Yeah, this is Waldy, because this is like Wall-E's brother, but it's Waldy's nuts. So that's this guy's name. And he just won't even run anymore. He's completely dead. But you know what? He did his job. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Let's go!